wanting to kind of celebrate what's called the International Museum Day, the Antarashtriya Sangrahalaya Divas in a way. It was on the 18th of May. पर हमने बहुत अच्छे से उसको एक वीक बना दिया so that हम different institutions और ऐसे कल्चरल कलेक्शंस के साथ जोड़ित हो सकते हैं और उसको एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं. ये समझने के लिए कि ऐसे कलेक्शंस क्या रोल प्ले करते हैं इन फाइनली helping children, both learners as well as educators, to see how you can build very strong connections.
जीवन होता है from birth to death. जीवन से मृत्यु का सफर. हाँ, जीवन से मृत्यु का सफर. And इसमें हमने इधर भी in the pictures also all the girls, all the women have worn the tika.
We are suddenly in an urban society where a person from South India, the Northeast, the West or Kashmir might all be living together and studying together. There's a lot that gets left unsaid, and I think if you start understanding through museums the history of each one of these people whom you're dealing with, it will help you relate better. It will help you find not only diversity but also a lot of integration, because human culture is the same ultimately all over the world. Its forms manifest themselves in different ways, but each of these forms is beautiful.
In my opinion, repositories of cultural heritage should come to play a very significant role. And the reason I feel that is because finally, what is culture? I mean, it is everything that we hold dear to us as individuals and also as communities. And when we examine those, both in terms of trying to understand where we have come from, and also trying to put into perspective where we are headed, I think it forms pretty much the foundation of the true attributes of the learning skills of the future. In that context, to draw from our cultural history, our cultural heritage, I think is quite significant, and that's why museums as repositories or as storehouses of this wealth is important and is significant.
That is supposed to be sung by the Prophet himself. So he sang these in praise of Ahura Mazda. And if you turn around, very similar to the Prahlad story in Hindu mythology, the Prophet was sent to the forest, and instead of being harmed or killed, he was nurtured by this pack of wolves.
Well, nowadays our societies are overstimulated. So why to go to a place that demands from your side an effort to understand what it is about? The curators, they are the experts of the museums. They should not be only the expert of the topic of the exhibition of or the collection, but also should be a pedagogue, a teacher that can interact with the audience, that can build bridges between the audience and the collections and the museums. Not in a way of marketing, I would say. It's in a way of building some connections that lead the people to come into the museums. So the educational programs and departments, that's a perfect tool for filling the gap between the society and which is the cultural institutions. And that's the perfect for open our eyes to see, to watch, to discover, and on top of that, to help us to enjoy the art.